Hey, welcome back guys, and today we're going to be doing the win condition challenge. So basically, I'm going to start with the win condition, and every single battle that I win, I'm going to add one more win condition to my deck until I win with 8 win conditions, a full deck. So let's get started. So we're going to start with a simple Hog Rider EQ deck because I think it's pretty balanced, and I think it has a few cards that we could add on top of when we get further in the challenge, and I think it's just a great start to this challenge. So let's go. And let's cycle some skeletons. Okay, it looks like he's playing bait, which means there's definitely a chance. Okay, he's playing mortar princess. Luckily we have earthquake. Okay, so we could actually ability here. Let the ice wizard hit the tower. We were a little early on our hog. Mighty Miner was supposed to be tanking for it. So we could go Firecracker at the bridge. Alright, that's nice. We got some good damage to begin. We have to be careful of his princess at the bridge. That's really the only way he could get. I'm expecting damage right now, and it keeps working. So that's a free earthquake on the tower, and it'll take away his defensive mortar. So what we could do is we could play Ice Spirit in the back. And then we could hog. Oh my gosh. That was a really bad placement of Evo Skeletons by me. And then he goes Princess at the bridge again. We're going to Ice Spirit so that it retargets on the Mighty Miner. We are back to another hog. This is perfect. He's completely out of elixir to do anything. That might be tower down. One more. Let's go. There we go. Firecracker. Wow, he predicted everything. What a prediction by him. So he's going to go gang at the bridge, probably. We're going to go Mighty Miner in the middle. We could Earthquake that and we'll be fine. It's going to do a lot of damage. However, I think we could stop it. Earthquake came in clutch. We're going to Mighty Miner the bridge. And then Ice Wizard Skellies to defend this bandit. And nice. That should be game. We'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so the idea behind this is that Earthquake is a very situational spell, and I think I want to stay with cheap win conditions, so I went with Goblin Barrel because it's only 3 elixir. And so it's the same elixir, it's the same deck, and I think it removes a very situational spell while keeping a lot of the defense. So I think this will be good. Let's get into the next one. We're going to go Goblin Barrel Ice Spirit right off the bat. Alright, we're going to go Tesla the middle, and then Skeletons up top so that Golden Knight, it still charges on everything, of course. We're going to go Firecracker in the middle. It's actually a lot of bad damage. Okay, so he actually has to waste a cannon here, which is perfect. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Hog and then Long Barrel to see if he misses anything. He missed 1 Goblin, so that gets a little bit of chip damage. We're actually going to go low Tesla here. and then high skeletons. That shouldn't be able to charge on anything. We're gonna go log, then late ice spirit. Tesla actually doesn't activate. We're gonna get some free damage from the bomb here, but that hog rider has obliterated our tower. I might get some chip damage here with Firecracker. Make him use the ability. And then once he uses the ability, we might be able to get these skeletons going. Perfect. We'll go hog, long barrel again. And then mighty miner. I'm gonna go Firecracker. Missed it on top of his. Okay, that hog rider can't get a hit. We're gonna block the bridge here. I actually missed the tower with that log. Go long barrel. We're actually going to get mighty miner in the back just so we can start cycling everything. Alright, we're back to another hog with mighty miner tanking. And he just used his log so we could play goblin barrel. And he plays knight, so if I could get this firecracker down. Oh my gosh, we win the game. Wow. That was a really bad play by him to use his log. Let's get to the next one. Alright, so the reason I picked Evo Mortar is because it's another building, the same amount as Tesla. It replaces the Tesla and can do pretty good on both offense and defense. But right now I'm lacking a lot of air, so I'm probably gonna have to get lucky. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is where things start to get a little tricky because I have very little air defense. So if he has anything like a balloon or a minion horde, I'm basically screwed. So he goes bats. Okay, he has an Inferno Tower. We're gonna go Ice Spirit to try and get these bats and Hog Rider frozen. Nice. Okay, so I don't know if he has a log. So this Goblin Barrel might actually be the key to winning this match. I'm waiting here just to see what he does because I don't want to waste a Mighty Miner if he has a tank. But it looks like Hog Rider is his main win condition, so I might be able to just play Mighty Miner in the back and be fine. Now I need to get as much damage here as I can, so I'm going to go Firecracker, hope it chips his, and then hope the log takes it out. And then we're going to go ability Skeletons so that the Inferno Tower gets distracted, and Mighty Miner is hopefully able to take it out. And then once that's taken out, I could go Hog. Then we're going to go Mortar on offense here, actually. And then Mighty Miner to protect this Firecracker. This Firecracker is getting so much value, by the way. We might actually be able to take out that Firecracker, but we don't. So I want to get a Crown Tower activation here, actually. Nice, we got the Crown Tower. So I have a feeling he's going to push Hog. I actually want to go Goblin Barrel because I don't think he has a log. Wow, he has Mega Knight. Okay, so we're going to go defense with Mortar here, actually. And then we're going to go Mighty Miner here in case he uses Hog. We're going to go Hog to distract. Ice Spirit up top. Firecracker's doing work. We're gonna go Mortar on offense here. Hopefully it gets a hit. Nice, it sneaks in one. We're gonna go Barrel. Here you go Mighty Miner, which gets absolutely destroyed from this Evo. Totally forgot about that. I want to distract with Hog Rider here. Hopefully Firecracker is able to chip. And then we'll go Goblin Barrel while Mighty Miner's still up so that we get 3-card cycle. We'll distract with another Hog. Then I could actually log here. We'll get Mighty Miner up. It'll be able to take out the Mega Knight and the Knight. We go Firecracker on his. I actually have nothing here, so I'm going to have to go Evo Skeletons and hope that counters Hog. He counters just about everything. So we're going to go Mighty Miner up top. Well, defensive Mortar just to be safe. Okay, we could go Goblin Barrel, and this might actually be game. Okay, we could Firecracker the bridge, and hopefully that gets enough chip to finish the game off. And it does. Let's go. Alright, one more win condition, let's go. Okay, so we had to take out Log here, just because Mighty Miner is doing too much on defense, and so is Firecracker for air. And I like my cycle cards right now. So we had to switch out Log for Wall Breakers. Let's go. Alright, so here's where things get challenging because I don't have a Log anymore. I don't have a spell. We're gonna Mortar the bridge just to see if we can get anything cheap. And then we're gonna go Mighty Miner in the corner just to see if we could pull Valkyrie a little bit. Nice. Gets one shot. We're gonna use ability. Ah, it misses the Firecracker. Don't worry, we'll activate King. Skeletons in this spot fully counters Bandit. Alright, so this is not a bad start. All he has is Valkyrie here. Okay, he has Boss Bandit. So we're gonna go Mighty Miner and then late Mortar just to see if Mortar could. Valkyrie took it out. Okay, and he has arrows. Luckily, he didn't wait and activate King. But because he has arrows, I could go Goblin Barrel, Ice Spirit. Nice. Okay, that gets some good damage. I don't think I want to waste anything here, so I'm going to distract with Wall Breakers. And it's able to take out the Dark Goblin. That's perfect. Okay, we're going to go Mighty Miner high. We're gonna have to eat that. And then we'll go Hog Rider the bridge. He has arrows. So. Okay, it takes out the Dark Goblin. And then hopefully it's able to get a hit. Okay, we luckily saved that. We're gonna go defensive Mortar here. And then we're back to another Mighty Miner. Okay, Hog Rider was a perfect distraction and we take tower. Now we just have to play defense and that's going to be game. See you guys in the next one. Okay, this was my toughest decision yet, but I had to switch out skeletons for Suspicious Bush. Ice Spirit's too valuable and I wanted to keep the deck cheap. So let's run it. Alright, let's split wall breakers at the top just to see if we could get a pretty good elixir trade right off the bat. Nice. We get defensive mortar and try and take out this Inferno so that he can't really play anything into my lanes. But I might be able to play Hog Rider quicker. And he goes Valkyrie opposite lane, so I'm going Hog Rider Ice Spirit right off the bat. And then Hog Rider is going to be able to chip one hit. Okay. Here's where it would have been really nice to have skeletons. We're gonna go Suspicious Bush. Just see what it can do. Okay, he has to waste a Tornado, which is actually pretty good. So if he has to play Inferno Tower, we might be able to Goblin Barrel now that he has no Tornado. And Goblin Barrel is doing so much damage. He had no elixir to defend that. Okay, this was perfect. He does have Elite Barb, so I have to be careful. However, I could just wall breaker the bridge and get another good elixir advantage. Okay, good. He had to waste the Valkyrie for that. So once this Mighty Miner defeats Valkyrie, I'll go Mortar. And then he's gonna probably use Elite Barbs. Nope. Mortar locks on, so I could go Hog Rider to distract. Mortar's completely locked on right now. And we're back to another Mighty Miner and have huge damage. Okay, I'm actually going to go Goblin Barrel because he just played Inferno Tower, and I don't think he has Elixir to deal with this. He does, but I'm going to chip with Firecracker because I don't know if I'm going to get a better opportunity. Okay. Ice Spirit helps. We're going to go Goblin Barrel. Oh my gosh. And we took tower. And we can play defense. And that will be game. Okay, so I had to forego the champion in this deck and replace with Ram Rider. Because it's still pretty decent on defense. And I need to keep the Ice Spirit for cycle. Right, so here's where things are going to get tricky. Because now I don't have a champion or anything that really takes out tanks. Okay, so it looks... Okay, so I could actually kite this with the Hog Rider. I might have to defensive barrel. Oh, I should have left it. It would have gone to the Crown Tower. Oh my gosh, that was such a big mistake. We're gonna have to Ram Rider here to hopefully take out some of the goblins. And that was an awful, awful way to lose this game. Yeah, we might be cooked in this one. Unless this could take tower, but he goes arrows, so I could go barrel, and then wall breakers. Okay, we might be back in this actually. We're gonna go bush. Okay, he's not gonna do anything about that. Oh my gosh, and I put a Hog Rider into his lightning. This battle cannot be going any worse for me right now. Knowing him, he's probably gonna... yeah, lumberjack or elite barbarian the bridge. We're gonna have to ice spirit here. I think I can mortar. I was able to kite the elite barbs. He uses lightning and arrows, so I might be able to take this tower. Oh my gosh, my goblin barrel was underleveled. And that should be it, guys. I tried. I think it's impossible to win with all win conditions, but we gave it our best shot. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in for when I do my next challenge.